So what else is going on in the world? We've got some big events going on. Some of the world events that you guys predicted are coming true already. Sadly, I saw Edwards shooting at a university in the Northeast. Looks like it's unfolding as we're speaking right now in Massachusetts, sadly.
Yeah, good job, Edward. About the time we were working on world events, they thought peace was going to, like Trump was going to broker a peace deal.
Mhm.
And I said in my events, I said, no, Russia's going to put the biggest attack yet, and it's going to be a
Yeah,
drone swarm. And that's exactly what happened.
500.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's scary. That's really scary.
Yeah, that war is, mm,
I
it's,
I read I read that in France they are telling the hospitals to prepare that within the next year to expect a major influx of casualties and patients coming in, and they're giving them lists of supplies they need to start stocking up on it. I mean, that's not our world right now. We're not going through that, thankfully, but a lot of European countries. Daz, are you seeing that in the UK? What are you seeing?
Yeah, it's similar stuff. Our government several times now has put out a statement, and I think they have a website saying you need to have 14 days supply of food, drinking water, radios, all that kind of stuff. And this Sunday, for the second time in history, they're testing the emergency broadcast system on mobile phones and stuff as well. So they are preparing for something.
How do you deal with that? I mean, does that affect you? Do you just shrug it off? I mean, what's that
Well,
like?
for years I've kind of had the feeling that something's going to happen anyway. So I've always been, I'm not fully prepared, but I'm fairly prepared for for a few months to survive. You know,
Yeah.
so
Well, it's
yeah,
one thing if the infrastructure goes down, but it's something else if there's a hostile force bombing. I
which
I
could
don't say
happen
that
because
lightly.
Europe's also saying, and it's not just the UK. Europe is saying that within the next 5 years they are expecting a Russian invasion.
That's insane.
Yeah,
Uh,
every country in Europe is preparing for war with Russia right now.
Yeah.
There was that
Wow.
that Putin. I had that Putin data.
You did.
Putin at a podium talking about, well, kind of conflicting kind of peace talk thing. And this is the front page today on BBC. Putin says he will achieve all aims if Ukraine does not agree to a deal. So he's kind of like saying, we're going to wipe you out unless you play by our terms.
Right.
They had some big,
Wow.
he was like with Xi Jinping and those guys. They did some kind of big
Yeah, I
military
think they were in
parade.
China. Him and Kim Jong Un.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Yeah.
They
So
were
they're
they were
flexing. They're flexing
flexing
pretty
their
hard
muscles.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. It's
Well,
crazy crazy
they both
times.
they're flexing, and then Trump had a big military parade when Putin came over here. Trump was flying stealth bombers over their heads, and
Yeah.
everybody's
Yeah.
flexing right now. You know,
I read today that Trump hit some cartels in Mexico. He took
he
out some
did.
Mexican
Yeah,
drug cartels.
yeah. There
That
was a
was a
boat coming in with a ton of drugs on the boat, and they blew the boat up.
Okay, so it was over the water. It wasn't
It was
like
in the
hitting them
water. Yeah.
in the jungles of Mexico. Because I was like,
No,
that just
it was in
seems
international water.
okay. All right, he played that smart, I would say. 'Cause that doesn't look good.
I think there's more to come on that. I think they're going to
Yeah,
start,
me too.
yeah, they're going to start drone attacking cartel headquarters.
that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
That video looked kind of crazy. It looked like a small boat. Like it looked like they just bombed the shit out of like a couple dudes on a speedboat. Like that looked crazy. That video.
Couple guys in a canoe dropping missiles, $4 million missiles on a guy in a canoe.
No, those guys were trucking in that thing, and that boat was packed. It had a lot of stuff in it. So,
Yeah. Jeez.
hey, that's probably enough fentanyl to kill everybody in the country. So
Oh yeah,
I'm glad
yeah.
he killed
Yeah.
him.
Yeah,
Well,
for sure.
Trump using the media, like everybody that's running drugs in a boat saw that and go, hey, let's not go out tonight.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Americans are going to drop a bomb on us. Or, it's like all the illegal aliens trying to come across the country. They saw what they did to kill more the Maryland dad, you know. They took him to El Salvador, and now they're going to deport him to Uganda. That people are going to think twice, and the Democrats just howl and scream about alligator alcohol. Oh, this is a horrible prison. yeah, that sends a message to all the people coming across, like we're going to end up in this horrid prison. So, yeah, Trump, that's why he released that. He put all the drug smugglers on notice. We'll bomb you.
And then we got this big old comet coming towards us. The stories are picking up about it. Naeem's gonna have his robot tree person coming through.
We did not say that there's an alien ship in the tail of that comet.
That
We did not.
that thing that the
Not
subscribers
us.
posted, that was interesting. The old, like, the little wall drawing, the inscription on a cave wall or something that you
That
shared, that
yeah, that was your guy.
thing with the antennas on it, that looks like just like the same.
Yeah,
I think it's a
yeah, that
Hopi
was your.
thing. I don't know if that's the Hopi
Yeah,
thing or
it looked like Southwestern American, Native American.
yeah, that was interesting. That was
That one's
that's
gonna come back to get you, Naeem. I think
yeah, I
that's
thought that
not
was
going
interesting
away.
because, like, where else, like, I never seen something with antlers on it. Like, that was my first thing that
My,
came to me. Like, this thing has antlers on its
my
head.
favorite is reading your reactions in your session. You're like, "What the hell? This is embarrassing,"
Well,
but you just drew it.
it is
Funny.
weird to, okay, we're sitting here doing our little thing. So we're kind of unassuming guys, and they give us a target ID, and we sit here and we scribble some shit, and do our thing. And then we don't know what it is they're giving us. We have no control over that. So yeah, you just remote viewed 31 Atlas. So we debrief it, and then all of a sudden it's out over the internet. The future
Yeah.
forecasting guys said and it's like it's taken to the extremist of the extreme.
Right.
People are calling me up, like I just did this segment with Jean-Claude. By the way, Jean-Claude, we just got him a membership. It's like, well, what does this mean for humanity when it's like, God, I'm just a remote viewer. I don't know.
Yeah, and we were very careful with how we presented that data, though. I mean, I still want to maintain that level of caution. Like, it's anomalous, it's curious, but we didn't put the stamp on like Edwards saying it's aliens and here they come. We definitely did not say that. But that
Yeah.
being said, that's some really weird data you guys got, man, for sure.
Here's
Daz
that.
has got consciousness wormholes. Dick's got possessions
I
through the
had I
sacral
had
chakras.
demons attacking your chakra
Uh-huh.
points without warning. Yeah.
There we go. Look at that.
Here's that
That's
thing that
Naeem's
There he
buddy.
the
is.
subscribers shared. Like, I was like,
But
whoa,
that's it, man.
that's kind of creepy.
Those
Maybe
were the
that's your
aliens
feedback that you're
the last
picking up
time they
on.
came through on that thing. Did they say, I know that one of the representatives said they were going to try to send a probe to try to meet it.
Cruz
And
said that in December. I think they're going to send a probe out or something.
it's going to be gone
Yeah.
though. I think it's going to zip out of here like in
No,
October or
that's when it
something.
comes around the sun. So it'll disappear behind the
Oh,
sun, and then as it clears past the sun, they're going to send something out. I think I heard.
that would, if
Who
they can get
knows?
something in close, and then maybe we can get some kind of if there's water on it or something like that, that
At
was
this rate, it's
interesting.
going to land. I think, Edward. So
I
maybe they
don't
won't
think
have to
so.
send a probe.
No. I
Well,
think it
let's
send the probe and get some,
I
this is
was
like
I was
one of
on the
the
Nino
oldest
show.
items in the universe slipping through our solar system. That'd be cool to get some
I was on
information.
Nino's show, and he was like, the comet. He was like, so what is it? I was just like, hey, we're not giving any definitive answer on that. You know what I mean? The
Yeah.
data was, let's say, the data wasn't exactly just a rock for the most part, but I don't want to
Yeah.
I don't want to go as far to say exactly what I think it is,
so
but it was definitely strange data.
It was
so
weird.
let's do this. When it goes behind the sun, when it's going to emerge from behind the sun, we'll do a group remote viewing seance, and we'll call that son of a bitch down. We'll say, bring it in, and we'll just remote influence it into humanity, right, drop it right down on the White House lawn, come or
Dick,
come
that's your
little
data. Your
flyby.
session was about seances and then possessions happen.
Uh-oh.
It's you.
That's them demons.
My
They're talking
fault.
through it.
Yeah. One thing you always have to remember, and we all know this, and the members need to keep in mind, remote viewers will always dress things up and tell you a good story. Very often
Yeah.
they'll do that. So you need to tone it down a bit.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, and there's a lot of chatter about this, a lot of speculation that's not based in fact right now, which makes it really a noisy target to work, especially because you guys worked it in real time. So just grain of salt. Pump the brakes, grain of salt. We'll
Yeah.
see.
Well,
We'll
it's,
see where it leads.
it was the same thing with the Oumuamua, but I mean, I have to wonder that, they always say, oh man, this is the first time it's ever come, this is the first. But I say, okay, it's the first time we've had the technology to see something like
Yeah.
that flying through our
Right.
galaxy or our solar system.
Right.
Maybe before we had the technology to detect it, maybe the couple of years we're flying past. We don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. And,
They
and
make
really,
it
how
sound
long
like
have we
this is
had
the
this
first
tech?
time ever something is like this has ever never happened
It's the
before.
first time in what, maybe 100 years since we've had good technology to track stuff, right?
Yeah,
So
we don't.
chances are this has happened a lot.
I would
Yeah.
imagine so.
Yeah.
But
That
yeah,
makes sense. I mean, well, anything else we need to address? I think we've touched on it all. We've got war, we've got aliens, comets.
you know what they say about war? Good God, y'all. What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing.
Say it
Absolutely
again.
nothing. There we go. All right. Well, let's wrap it up on that note. Great discussion, everybody. Dick, the new website is ffgrv.com. Is that
ffgrv.com.
awesome? Okay.
Yeah, those are
Well,
cool.
great job, everybody. For those of you watching, let us hear your thoughts. Let us know what we're missing. What else you'd like to see us bring up in future discussions and projects. And on behalf of Daz, Edward, Dick, Naeem, and the rest of the Future Forecasting Group, I'm Dennis Nappy II. Thanks for watching.
Watch the full debrief at ffgrv.com.